to advertise is Superprof.es. If you don't speak Spanish and you need help to translate it, if you use Google Chrome, you just can right-click and click on Translate to English. Okay? So whenever you go to Superprof.es, click on Inscribirse, or sign up, put your details like your name, your surname, your email, and create a password. Click on Inscripción, and you will be able to access your control panel, as it's called. When you go to control panel, you can modify your profile. You can upload a good profile picture, again with good lighting that is clear, and you can add your personal details, your telephone number that you will have to verify. You will receive a text for that, and you should also verify your email. You receive an email as well with a link to verify the account. You can submit your title just by clicking here on Subir or Upload, just a PDF of your certificate. Once you have completed your personal information, you should go to Crear un anuncio or create an advert. With this, it will guide you step by step on how to create the advert on the different sections. First of all, you choose the subject. So, idiomas, languages. You should choose English. And then you can choose different areas of English, as for example, expresión oral, so oral expression, British English, American English, up to 5. I recommend you as well to choose business English here. Once you have chosen the areas, you click on continuar or continue, and you can choose whether you want to do one-on-one lessons or group classes. I recommend you to choose both. Then you have the title. It gives you here some tips on how to create a good title, like mentioning the subject that you're going to teach, the city, and what would you highlight about you. So, for example, you could say a native English teacher with plenty of experience, offer private and one-on-one group lessons in Barcelona or Madrid or in your neighborhood, okay? Then you go to the next area and you will have a section to write about you as a teacher, to write about your experience and your certification. Let's put the title here, so to give you an example. So, de inglés nativo, certificado. Then you click on continue, and you go to the different sections that I was speaking of before. So your experience. So there you should say, for example, I'm a certified native teacher, and when you go certified, if you have as well any degrees, so any other qualifications that might be relevant to what you're doing now, how many years you've been teaching. Okay, then you have to speak about your methodology. Every time you click on a box, you have some tips here, as you can see in pink. Remember that you can translate this page. I recommend you also to use Google Translator to translate the text to always advertise in Spanish. Then you can ask any of your colleagues that speak Spanish or in the community, and they will proofread it for you. So, for example, if we get to methodology, you have to speak about how do you develop a class, what is the structure, and also you can highlight your highlights as a teacher. Afterwards, you can add a CV, so just list all the qualifications that you have and any other professional experience that you have that might be relevant. And here's as well where you can add your YouTube video. Since you will have submitted your video CV to Oxinity, you will have a link to your video CV. You can click on continue. Then you should put your address, and you can choose where you're going to teach the lessons, whether you're going to go to the student, you can teach via webcam, you should choose the language as well, and whether you can receive your students. If you cannot receive your students at your house, because I don't recommend you to do that, but you can click that option because you can meet them at a cafe, at a bar. Then you can click on continue, or you should let me put an address, for example, the office address. and then you click on continue. You should state the price. So just put 25 because that's the one-on-one. And here where it says precisión sobre tus precios, that's where you can put a detail of the prices that you have. You have on Teams a text where it explains the prices, or you can just copy and paste the prices that you have on your website here at the bottom. So you can just copy and paste this information in the advert. Then you click on continue and your advert is done. The only thing that you have to add here is the phone. Whenever you set a phone number there, it means you get notified by a text message whenever someone wants to do a lessons with you. As soon as you click on accept, you receive the contact details, so it's quite straightforward. Then you only have to copy and paste that information on your website, as I explained in another video. Once you finish with your advert, you can share it on Facebook or LinkedIn or any social media to get more visibility. Also, in order to get more visibility, you should get recommendations. So in order to get a recommendation, when you go to your control panel, if you scroll down, well, here you have this menu, control panel, then you have your lessons, requests, your adverts. If you go to evaluaciones, that's how you can receive recommendations. You go to mis recomendaciones, and you can ask for a recommendation via email, or you can share it on Facebook or LinkedIn. You click on mail, you can put as many emails as you need, just separate it with a semicolon. Another thing that you can do to get more visibility is again going to the control panel and just going to Conviértete en Pro. So it's the professional offer that they have. You can pay €9 a month to be on the first page for a whole month, or you can get the €69 yearly subscription, and then you will be at the front page, and also you will be able to get the stats on how many people have visited your advert and where they're from, and so on. With Superprof, it's quite straightforward. If you have a good picture, you have a good title, you have at least 2 or 3 recommendations, and you're quite quick responding to the request, you will get good visibility. The good thing is whenever you get a request, you get the contact details for the student straight away.